China's main trading partners have been seeing a spike recently in COVID infections, but one economist says that will help support exports in the near term.
Well, ironically, the renewed flare-ups in COVID overseas and the renewed lockdowns we've seen across much of the world are actually contributing to the strength in Chinese exports. And so I actually think that the downside risks for exporters come later in the year when vaccines roll out more globally and things go back to normal in the rest of the world, and we see a shift in global consumption patterns back towards normal. So in our view, China will remain very, very strong in the near term. As I said, exports still benefiting from pandemic-linked demand. We're still seeing some of the tailwinds from last year's policy stimulus, investment growth still very strong. But in particular, I think there's a lot of room for a further rebounded consumption. Chinese consumers were quite cautious last year, particularly relative to their global counterparts, in large part because they were not direct beneficiaries of fiscal stimulus. And so the savings rate jumped very, very sharply last year. But I think now that the labor market in China is largely back to normal and incomes are growing rapidly again, I think there's plenty of room for them to start to run down those savings that they accumulated last year, and we could see quite a strong rebound in consumption in the first half of this year.